Today we make cloud cakes. Step 1, lose the pancake. Step 2, drink the sugar.
What's the difference between a golf ball and a G-spot?
What, bro?
A guy will actually search for a golf ball.
How is it that you can sue Walmart if you fall, McDonald's if you get fat, but not Budweiser for all the ugly people you've slept with?
I just don't get it.
What do you mean, sir?
When I go to the doctor's office, I don't extract my own blood, the nurse does.
I understand, sir, but this is a sperm bank. We don't work
That way here.
Excuse me, can I have your seat?
It's not my fault you fed some dude with no car, bitch.
Note to self, human wind machines are weak. Transitioning to wet dog mode in 3, 2, 1.
Bro, let me ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
What do you call the space between the vagina and the arsehole?
I don't know, what, bro?
The chin rest.
No seats left. Look there.
I need 2 seats.
Honest, at least.
My son got suspended from school because he asked if 2 blind people had sex, who's gonna watch it? I thought it was a good question.
Mr. Handy robots weren't rare, they were everywhere. Fallout really had flying Roombas before we were ready.
You're gonna smell like a wet dog if you stay out there. Fine, enjoy your shower. I'm staying dry.
Who ordered 50 burgers?
No idea.
Diet meal. I'm scared.
Bro, let me ask you a question. If McDonald's sold hot dogs, would you be able to, with a straight face, order a McWeenie and tell them to supersize it?
Can you point to what you want on the menu, perhaps? Or maybe one of these Danishes?
Hey guys, I'm just here at the Costco return desk where me and my clubmates are returning our Christmas trees. Such a great store. Hey, Terry.
Why couldn't the bike stand on its own? Because it was too tired. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, it just waved. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. How did the barber win the race? I don't know. He takes a shortcut.
What do you call a snowman with a 6-pack?
I don't know what. An abdominal snowman.
What's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and the regular alphabet? The Christmas alphabet has Noel.
You know, eBay is kind of annoying. I tried searching for lighters and all they had were 23,467 matches.
What kind of fish performs surgery?
A sturgeon.
My wife left me because of my obsession with the band The Monkees. I thought she was joking, but then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Hi there. What can I get for you today?
Did you lock the tent?
Why?
I don't knock.
Bro forgot manners and doors.
Longest word in the English language. Is it in?
You did not just say that.
My friend Yeti back there told me they don't understand cloning. I told them it makes 2 of us.
Why can't you trust stairs?
Why?
They're always up to something.
A good landing is one where you walk away from. A great landing is one where you can reuse the plane.
Why are you so upset, boy?
Santa didn't bring me a bike this year. When I was a boy, I prayed for a bike. I never got one.
So what did you do?
How do y'all piss off a female archaeologist? Bring her a used tampon and ask her what period it's from. What do y'all call 2 guys fighting over a slut? Tug of W-H-O-R.
The Lee family has been stressing me out. Maybe you know them? Emotionally, mentally, and let's not forget, financially. You know, I seen a priest hit a pig, and I called the dang sheriff's office. And the cop laughed and said, did he give it the last rites?
I'm aging gracefully.
We must be looking at different faces.
I think you're the father of my kids.
Wait, are you the prostitute from that night party?
No, I'm your son's teacher.
Thanks for being patient.
Thanks for being doctor.
Hey, what's black and long and hard to cut through?
I don't know.
The line at KFC. Yo, mama's so fat. When she stepped on a scale, she said, "How does it know my credit card number?" Why do women wear underwear?
Here we go, bro.
Because state law says all manholes must be covered.
Why don't witches wear panties?
Why?
To get a better grip on the broom.
So when's it due?
It's like weird, dude. I'm not pregnant. That's rude, asshole.
I meant to bust us, you fat bitch.
Honey, if you could give us milk and eggs, we wouldn't need the cow or the chickens anymore.
Well, if you could be like a bull in bed, I wouldn't need the neighbor anymore.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself sitting here drunk in a cemetery.
Oh, Lord, did you just get out?
Han, can we have a quickie?
How quick?
I will lay $100 on the floor. By the time you pick it up, I am done and you get to keep the money.
Deal. This is an abortion clinic. Why are you here?
Seeing if your patients want a fucking refill.
Sir, you can't do that here. Now leave.
Why you always come outside looking like a fucking divorced clown on laundry day?
And bitch, you look like a Make-A-Wish wish that got denied.
God damn, your breath smells like that chicken took a shit in your mouth.
What's your secret to a long, happy marriage?
Y'all know, honey, after y'all eat your bowl of poop loops, y'all need to use mouthwash. Smells like y'all gargle with dumpster juice.
What's up, guys? I post every day, I try my best, and y'all still don't support me. Why you discriminate Bigfoot like that? I got feelings.
Did you know y'all can tell if a woman's interested in you by looking at her damn feet? If they're behind her ears, well, you got a chance. Lucky you.
Y'all know running is a great way to meet new people. Yesterday, I met a paramedic, a nurse, a cardiologist, and almost met Jesus. After 40 years of being married, Mrs. Smith finds me holding a vibrator. How could you lie to me? I say, I can explain the toy, now you explain the kids. Y'all know I got a call from my granddaughter the other day. She said she was pregnant with twins. I told her, finally, 2 kids by the same daddy.
Joke for you. A lady lost her panties in her house and blamed the maid in front of the husband. The maid said, "Sir, you're my witness. You know I never wear panties." I asked the street lamp for advice. It just flickered. At least it's honest. Unlike my last 3 dates.
I heard that the reason women rub their eyes in mourning
It's because they ain't got no balls to scratch. You call me dramatic?
You sneeze like you're auditioning for a hurricane warning.
We are not meant for meat and flesh.
If you hate meat so much, why do you keep trying to make plants taste exactly like it?
My zipper is stuck.
Your pee-pee is hanging out.
To all the aspiring actors out there, a word of advice. Breaking a leg during an audition ensures that you end up in the cast.
I went bird watching with this chick, and there's just something about the way she was counting the birds. She was like, "Hawk 1, hawk 2."
What do you do when you cross a carpenter and a shoemaker? Wouldn't you like to know?
What's your one advice?
When I die, please, please, please bury me with all the pictures of my wife.
That's so sweet.
It's to show God that I've already been to hell.
What's your favorite instruments to play?
AK-47.
How is it that you can sue Walmart if you fall, McDonald's if you get fat, but not Budweiser for all the ugly people you've slept with?
Nice fart, honey.
That wasn't a fart. That was a shart, sweetheart.
Do you know any good jokes?
Gender equality.
Oh,
Equality.
oh no. Excuse me?
You need to fix your face the next time I come in.
No. You need to fix your attitude, but you have bigger problems. Emphasis on bigger.
I read an article a while ago that alcohol is responsible for heart attacks.
So what can be done now?
Then stop reading from now on.
Banks need to do a better job keeping ATMs stocked around Christmas. I've been to 5 different ones that all say insufficient funds.
How do you circumcise a hillbilly? You kick his sister in the jaw.
There are always 2 places you can stay for free. In your fucking lane and out of my way.
My manhood told my sidekicks, "I'll take you 2 to a party." My sidekicks replied, "You're a liar. You always go inside and leave us hanging."
Grandma, how did you make Grandpa fall in love with you?
Oh, honey, I gave him that hawk tour and spit on that thing.
Reckon our moonshine's getting famous.
Famous, huh?
Last batch nearly made old Jeb swim in it.
Now it's extra strong.
I pissed in it again, didn't ya?
Why do French people have only one egg for breakfast?
I give up. Why do French people only have one egg for breakfast?
Because one egg is an oaf.
Which bees make milk?
Which?
Boobies.
Why is winning the lottery like having sex with triplets?
Why?
With both, you can say you've had 6 identical balls.
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
No. No idea.
What's the difference between an ass and a rude audience?
What?
You can make an ass clap.
How do you make 5 pounds of fat look good?
How?
Put a nipple on it. What do a woman and a bar have in common?
What?
Liquor in the front, poker in the back.
What does one boob say to the other boob?
What?
If we don't get support, people will think we're nuts.
What gets longer when pulled, inserts into a hole, and works best when jerked?
Oh my God, what?
A seatbelt.
Why do women have sex with their eyes closed?
Why?
Because they can't stand seeing a man having a good time.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I believe in closing my tab.
Nailed it.
Do you know why women get belly button piercings?
I don't know.
So they have a place to hang the air freshener.
Do you know how to make a squirrel like you?
I don't know.
Act like a nut. Why are pills always white?
I don't know.
Because they actually work.
You don't talk to girls, you give TED Talks about yourself.
Yeah. Attendance is always 0.
You still think about your ex?
Yeah, every time I need an example of what not to date.
What's the difference between a grenade and a woman?
I don't know.
Nothing. Once you pull off the ring, they both take half of the house.
I asked Sarah here if making love felt like a chore.
I said, not really. Chores make me feel satisfied afterwards.
This gold bar gonna catch some gold diggers, yeah, baby? Hook, line, and sinker, baby. Told you she'd bite.
Why didn't you save your wife?
How was I supposed to know she was drowning? She was just screaming like always.
Everything looks good down there, smells great, and tastes fantastic.
Thanks, doctor.
Hello, are you ready for your checkup?
You know why I don't fish with the gay dudes? Because every time I say, grab my rod, shit gets weird.
Did you hear about the ski trip?
Yeah.
It started off fine, but went downhill fast.
The difference between a party and a one-night stand.
One leaves you with memories. The other leaves you questioning your life choices. Easier to make a snowman or a snow woman? Snow woman. No need to hollow out the head and add extra snow for nuts.
Men and linoleum floors are like,
Lay them right the first time and you can walk all over them for years.
I knew I'd find you in the meat department.
How is marriage like a deck of cards? At the beginning, all you need is 2 hearts and a diamond. By the end, you're looking for a club and a spade.
How do you know if a blonde has been using your computer? There's whiteout on the screen.
What's the difference between your ex and a bowling ball? You can only fit 3 fingers in a bowling ball. I was doing the deed like math. You add the bed, subtract the clothes, divide the legs, and pray you don't multiply. Put a GoPro on my helmet last week.
finally get proof you exist?
Nah, just 45 minutes of me yelling, "Stop filming my feet!" What's worse than waking up with a pecker drawn on your forehead?
Tell me.
Finding out it was traced.
Here's a useful tip, fellas. In your next argument with the wife, start undressing. Out of nowhere, she'll suddenly have a headache and fall asleep instantly. You know why they call it Bigfoot? Because I ate all the little feet.
You know, marriage is a lot like farming. You put years of hard work into one field, but that don't mean you can't admire your neighbors. You know, marriage is a lot like farming.
You put years of hard work into one field. But that don't mean you can't admire your neighbors. Behind every great man is a great woman. They just forget to mention she's back there rolling her eyes. A woman's mind is like a V8 engine. I don't know how it works, and I'm scared to touch it. But damn, it sounds good when.
Bro, you need to open up.
Oh, the last time I opened up, I woke up with pains I never felt in my life, and I'm 200 years old.
Do you ever miss me?
Of course, are you kidding? Especially when this fridge starts to getting empty and nothing's cooked.
Why don't you open up emotionally?
I did once. Cost me child support, a Honda Civic, and the ability to have kids.
I was just gonna quit all my bad habits for the new year.
Oh, yeah?
But then I remembered.
Nobody likes a quitter.
So the moral of the story is, don't trust anyone with small eyes at the buffet. Ha!
I want you to know that I really care about you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
That's sweet, but you're married, Matthew.
I know, but trust me, babe, me and my wife, we're just friends.
What is the difference between ooh and ah?
I don't know.
About 3 inches.
So a man knocked on my door today, asked for a donation for the local swimming pool. So I gave him a gallon of water.
Bro, can you believe that at the age of 65, my grandmother started walking 10 miles a day? She's 93 now, and I don't have a clue where the fuck she is.
Bro, I can't believe my wife still thinks I'm sexy.
Oh.
Yesterday, I walked past her and I could hear her say, under her breath, say, what a fucking ass.
Bro, can you believe that at the age of 65, my grandmother started walking 10 miles a day? She's 93 now, and I don't have a clue where the fuck she is.
My girlfriend thinks I don't give her enough privacy. At least that's what she said in her diary.
So my boss told me as a security guard, I need to watch The Office. I'm on season 8, but I'm so fucking confused.
Right.
What does that have to do with being a security guard?
My wife said to me today, why do you insist on pushing my buttons all the time? I said, because it's impossible to find the mute button.
God invented high heels.
What?
So that women can put dishes away in the top shelf.
So my dog has this thing for chasing people on a bike, right? The shit got so bad I had to take his bike away.
I was on this website for diabetes awareness. It asked me if I accept cookies. Is that a trick question?
Sometimes I wake up grumpy as fuck, bro. Other times I just let the wife sleep in.
It takes 4 wipes to know that only 3 were needed. But it takes 2 wipes to know that 0 were.
Did you know if they spread lies, it's activism? But if you tell the truth, it's misinformation.
What should people never eat on New Year's Eve?
What?
Firecrackers!
My girlfriend started smoking last night.
Oh no, what did you do?
I slowed down and used some lube.
Why do women fart after going pee? Because they can't shake it, so they have to blow dry it instead. If they identify as 20 genders, it's valid. If you identify as just normal, you're the problem.
I recently bought a toilet brush. Long story short, I'm going back to toilet paper.
Why do so many lesbians have short hair?
Why, bro?
They just get really excited about scissors.
So tell us, how did you manage to afford Lapland this year?
Easy. Smashed the last for the 3rd time, waited for the benefits to kick in, and boom, Christmas holiday sorted.
Did you know having a brain can cause brain cancer? Thank God you're safe. Send this to someone who has no brains.
This is the life, folks. Nothing like fresh powder and a grizzly chase to get the blood pumping. Look at Dave go. Anyway, have a great day.
All that new year, new me bullshit. It's just another excuse. If you wanted to make a difference, you'd make it now, you fat, lazy fuck.
What do you say to a hitchhiker with one leg? Hop in. Genghis? That's good. That's very good. Why didn't the toilet paper make it across the street?
Why?
Why?
It got stuck in a crack? Yeah, I'm done. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle?
Ow, this sounds yuck already.
Because his wife died.
Because his what?
His wife died.
This tunnel feels judged.
Why?
Because everyone kept passing through.
What do you call a woman who refuses to give head? An Uber.
The librarian replies, rings a bell. I'm not sure if it's here or not. Hey!
That is a very intelligent joke. My wife thinks I'm terrible in bed. That's a pretty unfair judgment to make in less than a minute.